Some of you aren't dramatic, you're just tired. Not tired like you need a nap. Tired like you've been carrying things quietly for too long.
You still show up, you still function, you still get things done, but inside, you feel heavy.
We get messages like that all the time. Quiet messages, private ones, the kind you don't post about. This isn't a polished episode.
This is just real life stuff.
Stuff people don't usually say out loud.
Yes, but stuff that's still important to get out. And once you do, you will probably realize you are not alone. Danae, do you want to go first?
Sure. All right, so here's our first listener story. I don't feel far from God because I've done something wrong. I feel far because I am tired of pretending I'm strong. I still believe, I still pray, I still hope, but I don't feel seen. I feel like I'm whispering prayers, just hoping something hears me. I don't want to lose my faith. I just want to feel close again. Hey, listen, I'm right there with you. I've had seasons where I just don't feel like I'm very close to God. I don't feel like the things that I'm doing are very productive in my faith. But I just want to remind you that it's the little things that you do every day that help keep you close and will help get you closer and even get you a little bit stronger in your faith. It's not saying that you have to be in your Bible every day for 30 minutes. It's even just sitting in prayer for 5. It's not saying that you have to have a set routine every afternoon when you get home. It's taking maybe a 3-minute walk to the end of the driveway to check the mail, and while you're walking, you say a little prayer. We don't have to go and jump through all of these big giant hoops to have a close relationship with God. We just have to take it a little bit at a time. And even in the moments when we don't feel strong enough or we don't feel like even giving it anything, at the end of the day, God knows our heart.
That's beautiful. Okay, listener story number 2. I don't hate going to the gym. I hate the voice in my head when I get there. It tells me I don't belong. It tells me everyone else looks better. It tells me I'm too far behind to be taken seriously. I want to be strong. I'm just tired of feeling small. Baby girl, baby girl. One of my favorite things to say in life is take up space. It doesn't matter if it's your workspace, your home space, your gym space, your out, whatever you're doing in life. Take up your space. You deserve to be exactly where you are. We don't all start on the first day and know exactly what we're doing or go in looking like we've been there before, right? Like it's a process. When you look around the gym, you're looking at people who have been doing this for years or just getting started. You don't even need to be paying attention to those people, okay? Just remind yourself that you are there for a reason. Positive affirmation in those moments when you don't feel like you belong. Just take 5 minutes, go in the bathroom, get away from the crowd, the music, and everything that can be going on in a busy gym, and give yourself a pep talk. I do belong here. This space is meant for me. Girl, you go in there and you pay the same member fee everybody else does. No one in there is special. They're all there trying to better themselves, and that's exactly what you're there for. So just remember that and go do it.
Hey, I love that. Listen, I remember being in the gym a couple of weeks ago and I was on the dreaded stairs that you keep making me walk. And there was this lady beside me, and I remember being like, okay, she said to only walk at like, a 2 or maybe a 3. And this girl's over here doing like a 6. And I'm like, this is terrible. I should be doing more. Like, how is she? And then I really got to thinking, and I'm like, I think I was like a week into the gym at this point, and in my brain, I'm like, I can tell this girl has been at it for probably years. Like, you can tell that she trains, okay? So then I had to tell myself, "You have only been here a week, and you are walking a steady pace at a 3, your heart rate's at a 152." So I had to just tell myself, like, "I've only been here a week. This girl's probably been here 4 years, okay? So,
Yep, and
yeah.
your body gets used to it, and that's why you have to go up to a higher speed. So if we all started on 6, then where would we go after that? You
Nowhere, because 'cause I'd be
we're
on the
not on the
floor."
stairs on a 10. We're just not, okay?
No, I'd be on the floor if I'd have been at a 6, okay?
Exactly.
Okay, listener story number 3. Sometimes I feel guilty for being tired, like I'm ungrateful, like I should just be stronger. I believe in God, but I don't feel bold anymore. I pray like I'm afraid of hoping for too much. I love God. I just don't know how to be close to Him when I feel this broken. Ooh. Here's the deal, like, everybody thinks that you have to be all put together to be able to come to God and to be able to be seen or be used by him. But the thing that I love about him the most is he doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called, which means you can be broken and on the floor and he is going to come and he is going to pick you up and wrap you in his arms and he is going to bring you right to where you need to be. So, even in the moments when you feel too tired, when you feel too broken, when you feel just exhausted, he knows your heart. All you can lay on the floor broken in pieces and pray to him and just talk to him like he's your friend. I think the most that I have heard God speak the loudest to me are in the times when I am the most broken. I can remember a time literally being in my bathtub, the most vulnerable place you can be, and crying and just asking God, like, "Why? Why me? Why is this going on?" And it's when I heard him speak the loudest. So, you can literally be broken, and he is still coming for you. Like, he is chasing after you. You just have to open up your heart and give him that space to come to you.
And sometimes it's just remembering to clear space in your mind to hear him too. Because I feel like there was points in my life where I'm talking to God and I'm trying to pray and do all these things and just get answers. But at the end of the day, like, I don't need to necessarily get answers. I need to just walk the path, do the work, and remember that He is with me. He is all around me, and I'm moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we need to just be. Like, we
Yeah.
don't always have to be having production. Like,
Right, right. I
people
guess that's what I'm trying to say, like, I'm not getting it out right.
Yeah, well, and, like, that's the thing is, like, when you're in the gym and you're lifting and you're growing and you can see it. You take your pictures in the mirror and you can see the growth, right? Like, but our faith, it works a little bit differently. Like, we can't always see what's happening, but things are happening.
Right.
I mean, even in the most broken of times, there are things that are happening and he is working for us.
Yeah, you just gotta pay attention to those small things sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Okay, story number 4. I keep starting over. New plans, new motivation. Then I disappear when it gets hard. I don't quit because I don't care. I quit because I'm scared. I'll never be consistent. And I hate feeling like I'm proving myself right every time.
Mm.
Okay, friend. So, for one, you need more positivity in there. You need to tell yourself that you're not going to start over. You need to tell yourself that you're going to stay consistent because at the end of the day, this is for you. You're doing this for yourself. You're not doing this for your friend or for anyone. This is for you, right? So you can only show up for yourself at the end of the day. Stop proving yourself wrong. Simple as that. Start proving yourself right. Tell yourself you're going to go. Tell yourself that you are not going to quit. There's nothing to be scared of. You have walked this journey, it sounds like, before. So you know what to do. You just got to find the consistency, get in the cycle, and give yourself some positive affirmations.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes we just have to make ourselves. There's so many days when I just don't want to, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
I will
"Get
car
up
ride.
and do it."
Yes, I get there so many times and I'm like just the other day, and, like, I've been doing this for a long time now. I'm in the car for, like, 5, probably 10 minutes, and I text my husband, I'm like, "I don't have the wants," and he said, "Find the want tos."
I like that. Find
So
the
I was
want
like,
tos.
"Okay."
Alright.
Just sometimes it's literally 1, 2, 3, go. Whether it's rolling out of bed, getting out of the car, doing a hard task, 1, 2, 3, go. Period. No, there's nothing after go. You're doing it. Period.
Yes, that's like me trying to get my kids out of bed in the morning. They're like, "I can't." I'm like, "You just have to stand up on your feet. Like, you
Just
just
stand
have
up.
to do it.
Yeah,
You just have to do it."
that's it.
Alright, listener story number 5. I watch other people talk about God like it's easy, like he shows up loud, like they're never confused. Meanwhile, I feel quiet. I feel unsure. I still believe, just softly. I just wonder if quiet faith counts. Listen, I believe that all faith counts, but I also feel like you don't have to be loud. I'm not always loud. And I'll be honest, there's days where I don't outright just talk about my faith. I go plenty of days without talking about it out loud. But in the moments where it counts, in the moments where there's someone coming to you that is walking through something that you have walked through and you have watched God use that for you, that's when you need to be loud. That's when you need to show people, and even not loud. Like, I'm not talking about get on a stage and like broadcast it, right? But a little story from just well, yesterday. We were serving at the church, giving away turkeys for Thanksgiving, and one of the ladies that I've known from the church for a few years, I mean, we just kind of like meet in passing. I've always seen her with her husband and her kids. I had no clue that this man was the stepdad at all until yesterday. Okay. We're talking. She asked how my kids were, and I kind of just gave her the rundown of like, well, I can tell you how one is, because I don't see the other two, and kind of just talked to her for a minute. And, while I was talking to her, I wasn't really saying how I felt about not seeing my boys. But I was just smiling and talking to her and having a conversation. And she was like, you know what? Seeing you gives me faith and reminds me that I'm not alone. Because she apparently is walking through the same thing with her teenage son, where she doesn't see him a lot. He's at the dad's house and such. And I had no clue. I had no clue that the man that she's married to, they all look just the same. I thought they were all his kids, but she's like, telling me
Right like
her story
Daniels.
with her ex-husband and her son and how she doesn't see her son and how she's been struggling with that. And she's like, I've watched you over the years and it gives me faith to know like how you're just over here smiling and serving and happy and you're going through all this and no one really knows it. And that's the thing is, like, we can walk through things silently, but there are gonna be people who are still watching you
Yes.
and who are still noticing. So even though your faith is quiet and it feels softer than what some people may feel, there's everyone's different, and I promise you people are watching you, and you're
Yes.
making an impact.
I love that. I love that so much. That's beautiful. Mm. Okay. Listener story 6. I think this is our last one. I don't want a perfect life. I want a strong one. I want discipline that feels like respect. And I want to stop making excuses. I don't even believe anymore. I want to build something I'm proud of. I just don't know where to start. Well, you start today. You start immediately. 21 days is what it takes to build a habit. Um, it literally, like, look it up. It rewires your brain in 21 days. You consistently do the same patterns, and you're going to fall into those good habits you want. Whether it's an eating habit, a fitness habit, a journaling habit, a praying habit, you just have to write those things down. Here's another thing. Journaling is I think would be really good for you. Make yourself a list. What would make you proud? The things that you want to start doing. And then that's where you start. Literally. Like pick one.
Well, and 2, I feel like you already said, like, you know what you want.
Yeah.
Like, and you wanna stop making excuses that you don't even believe anymore, so stop doing it. Like, the easiest way to do something different is to just start doing it, even if it's baby steps.
Uh,
So when you start to make that excuse, stop.
yeah,
Like,
like, and you
you
already
know?
recognize it, and that's the first step is recognizing it.
Yeah.
We all do this though in life though. And sometimes I think it's just hearing it from somebody else because I bet you give your friends great advice.
Yeah, I bet so. Alright, if this felt a little too close, you're not alone.
We don't have it all figured out either.
We're just talking through it with you.
If you've got a story you want us to read or something you've been carrying quietly,
You can send it to us on Instagram. And if this episode helped you at all,
please rate the show on Spotify. It really does help more people find us.
and if you made it all the way through this episode,
Drop a white heart in the comments. We appreciate you.
we'll see you next time.
This is Unshaken.